Hey there, champs. Maybe Bill Haney was really onto something because he did state that Jake Paul was the face of boxing, the real face of boxing at that. And we all know it's usually Canelo Alvarez. But I'm not here to talk about Canelo Alvarez because now it is stated that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are gonna have the biggest ticket in boxing history, worth $2 million. Alright, champs, before we get to the meat and potatoes, let's talk a little bit of boxing's history. Well, Floyd Mayweather, at one point in time in his career, he was the face of boxing, and I believe he was one of the biggest faces of boxing ever, if not the biggest. Okay, when he fought Manny Pacquiao, that was one of the biggest fights ever, and none of the front row tickets were worth $2 million. Also, let's talk a little bit about other faces of boxing. Saul Canelo Alvarez never had a $2 million front row ticket. Gervonta Tank Davis never had one either when he fought Ryan Garcia, and not anybody else either. And Iron Mike Tyson, which is Jake Paul's opponent, never had a $2 million front row ticket. So this just means that it's Jake Paul making this type of money. Now, everybody says that Gervonta Tank Davis made a huge deal with the PBC on Amazon Prime for 6 or 7 fight deal worth $240 million. But none of his tickets are worth $2 million in the front row seats. Not even $1 million. So yes, but Jake Paul is actually with Netflix, not Amazon Prime. They're both TV movie streaming services, and I always thought Amazon Prime was bigger than Netflix. So I am sure the whole boxing world wants to know why it costs so much, why one front row ticket will cost $2 million. Well, it's because it comes with a lot. It gives you access to both fighters. You will be able to go to the locker rooms and meet both fighters, and not just that, you're gonna be able to go into the ring when the fight is over and take pictures with both fighters, and you're gonna get unlimited drinks and gourmet food, which is a great deal if you ask me. Now, I know a lot of us don't have that kind of money, but there is people that do, and it's gonna be somebody very important that will buy that ticket. Maybe somebody like Boxing Eagle. Hey, but I really would not do that. I would not buy that ticket even if I did have the money to spare, unless it came with Alicia Baumgarten's phone number and a date with her. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a very big fan of Mike Tyson, and I was when he was in his prime and everything, when I was very young. But I have never been a fan of Jake Paul because to me he was never really a boxer. He started off very late, and the only way for you to become a pro boxer is to actually fight pro boxers, because that's what a pro boxer does, is fight pro boxers. And he hasn't really done that. He's been fighting maybe really old pro boxers that are out of their way. Just look like Mike Tyson. He's 58 and he's fighting Mike Tyson. Why can't he fight somebody like Klitschko or something like that? But he is fighting Mike Tyson. I get it. Mike Tyson hits very hard. He's been knocking people out in the ring, and I seen those videos. Now, I do understand that this fight is a sanctioning fight, and it's gonna go on both of their records. Whoever wins or loses, somebody's gonna have a win and somebody's gonna have a loss. But to me, it's still an exhibition. Mike Tyson is already way past his prime, and he should not be getting in the ring. But at least it's against Jake Paul, somebody that's like, to me, is an amateur, and I really never thought a big deal out of Jake Paul. I never thought he was really that good, but that's just my opinion. But I do have to say this: I do respect Jake Paul because he is bringing different separate eyes to boxing, a lot of other different fans, which boxing needs. So I do respect that, but I'm personally not a fan of Jake Paul. And just because I am not a fan of Jake Paul doesn't mean that I don't like the guy. I think he's a good dude, and I actually drink his product Prime. I really do like it and I enjoy it. I actually drink one before I make every single video so I could have some energy, because I do diet a lot and sometimes I need the extra kick to do these videos. And I've been doing these videos on an extreme deficit, so I'm gonna start increasing my calories so I can make better videos, because I know I kind of suck sometimes. I actually have Mike Tyson knocking out Jake Paul, but I mean, he is a lot younger than Mike Tyson is, so anything can happen. And it is a real 50-50 fight because of the age difference. And if Mike Tyson was in his prime or even late in his career when he got knocked out, I believe even that version will knock out Jake Paul. Jake Paul to me is not that good, but I mean, I respect for what he is doing. He is going into the ring and actually risking his life, even though he is fighting against fighters that are not that good. But I mean, they can still hit hard and probably knock you out. But alright guys, I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to help out your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I gotta roll. Peace.